So I served just about a month shy of 33 years. I served everything from the foxhole to the desk in the Pentagon, and you can just imagine everything in between. And you'll run into people, and I do all the time, and it's like it was yesterday. And you just catch up on old times, and you're still brothers and sisters in arms. But the best part of the military was when I deployed. I always thought leadership was my number one skill. But come to find out after doing a very lengthy assessment, it was building teams. I went back to some of my former leaders and said, hey, I don't necessarily agree with this. And they were like, that's why we hired you. It was unique to learn that so far into my career, but have so many other people tell me, no, that's exactly what you brought to a unit. I'm at almost 5 years in my transition process now. And I had shared some things recently about my first job. And I didn't really appreciate it when I first got out because I was being so hard on myself. And I was challenging everybody else around me of, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And now I realize that my first job taught me so much. And the people that were in my life challenged me and developed me in ways that I didn't quite understand. So transition comes in phases, and it depends on if you've had 4 years in the military, 10 years, 20 or 30. We all go through different phases as we transition. But the one thing that I really loved when I was in the military is I always had special mentors that were a part of my life, that would guide me, the people that I trusted that I would go to and say, hey, does this make sense? But since I've joined service engineering, I wasn't looking for mentors when I first got here. After about 2 years of being part of the team, and that first 2 years was COVID, as I transitioned in my third year, I really found some great mentors and some really special people here that I never expected. The one thing that I absolutely love about service is work-life balance. It's just incredible. People respect each other's time, and there's a certain commitment to work, and everybody comes and they work hard and they're committed and focused and they're given 100%. But then there's that other piece of life, and that's your family, it's your children, it's golf, it's whatever it is outside of these four walls that is very much about who we are. And the people and that work-life balance are just amazing. Part of my transition here with service, so going from the service to service engineering, was more about me growing and me not holding myself back, because I wanted everybody else to change and adapt to the way I spoke and delivered and being honest and candid. And I have found some synergy with that now, with the team and the process and adapting. And life is so much more comfortable now. Yeah, there are many times where service members, former service members here in service engineering will call me and say, Rodney, I just need to lay something out for you. And please be honest with me. And I'm like, there's no doubt I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to help you in every way I can. And I do. And oftentimes, it's the communication barrier. And they're just looking for somebody who speaks the same language, and there is such a thing, and that they can just be honest and candid with and say, what do I do? How do I do this? How do I get my point across? It works really well here because Greg and Jennifer and the entire team give me that latitude to work with our veterans. And they have veterans all across this team. And that there's goodness in that. And there's a lot of opportunity in that growth for former military. The background that military bring, whether it's training, the attention to detail, the focus, in a lot of the areas, that's what I believe we're going to be looking for. And they fit in very, very well.